Hello, followers of Voices with Vervaeke and You Talk. I'm here with my good friend Gregg Henriques. We have a short announcement for you. We're about halfway through this series. We'll have released our 11th video by the time you see this. Halfway through with Jordan Hall. He's going to come back and do a second one. But we're announcing a hiatus. We thought we'd take a bit of a break. There's a lot of scheduling issues for both Gregg and I, and we are still lining up the list of fantastic people we're going to have in Transcendent Naturalism Part 2. So we just wanted to let you know we're going to go on hiatus for a bit. We will make a very clear announcement on both our channels when we expect the hiatus to end. But I thought I'd turn things over to Gregg briefly, and he's going to tell you about some of the exciting people we have planned for Transcendent Naturalism Part 2.
Right. So, this has been a really fascinating and I think sort of our grandest project yet, John.
Yes,
I think we agreed it to be this, and it sort of has grown. And our feeling was, looking at it now, it was just almost too much. We're sort of like, let's digest what it is that we've done. Let's have that consolidate. I think we've had some fascinating guests in relationship to, Brett Anderson, and back into Rich Blundell and Rita Ledoux and Brendan Graham Dempsey, and Jordan Hall's really excellent contribution. And now we're going to be continuing with Jordan and then getting into Matt Segal, who's got fascinating stuff to share from a Whiteheadian perspective and a rich process philosophy that I think he's going to engender excellent perspectives that are both complementary and growth inducing. Somebody you know pretty well, Christopher Mastrapetro,
yes,
who I'm sure will stumble over his words and have difficulty articulating his thoughts, which is, we all know Chris struggles with that.
Beautiful person I know. Yes, yeah.
We have Charles Stang, who is at Harvard, to offer some really fascinating perspectives, if we can get that schedule to work.
Yeah, Charles leads. He's in the Center for the Study of World Religions, and he leads the initiative on transcendence and transformation. Right. So, of course, he's deeply appropriate for the topic of transcendent naturalism.
So I really look forward to, I'm not super familiar with him. I really look forward to learning what he has to say. And people know in this space, Jonathan Rowson, who has articulated lots of fascinating things to say about the meta crisis, this time between worlds, and how we could think about this and his work in Perspectiva. And then some good old friends of ours in this space. We're going to wrap up with Bruce Alderman and Layman Pascal. And they will, I think, afford us, we did several topics on sacred naturalism. I like the way it's evolved into a transcendent naturalism. And I really look forward to hearing their perspectives. And I think that'll bring a really nice close to this big picture series that we have offered.
So everyone, that's what's coming. And like I said, we will announce
when part 2 is unfolding.
That's right.
So there it is. Look forward to continuing the journey, friend. It's been great, and I'm sure there's more good stuff to come.
Me too.